sticking on the topic of the new DC universe, we've got Green Lantern coming, but the aforementioned, we've got a Superman movie coming. And of course, Nicholas Hoult, a dude I have loved really since ever Warm Bodies. I mean, we've been familiar with him before that, but it was Warm Bodies for me that made me go, this guy's got something that I just love seeing on screen. Of course, he's got other comic book movie background. He's been playing Hank McCoy Beast, the younger version of it at any rate, ever since X-Men First Class. So I really, really like the dude. Well, of course, not too long ago, he was cast as our new Lex Luthor. Our new Lex Luthor. So a lot of people wondering what's he going to look like. Well, he's just posted a bunch of pictures online, not as Lex Luthor, but kind of sporting his look. Now, whenever somebody gets cast in a recognizable role, we as fans, I'm no exception to this, we kind of look forward to seeing what are they going to look like in the role. Not that that's the most important thing, not at all, but we do get curious. And so Nicholas Hoult got on Instagram and posted some pictures of himself, driving a race car. But we're still seeing him, just a little bit of the stubble is growing back in, but we're basically getting our look at him. Being able to first, starting to envision him, but what's he going to look like as Lex Luthor a little bit? And there we're getting it. And I got to say, now, I like the look on him. I mean, look at him. He looks great. I can totally see Lex. I mean, shave that a little bit more and I could totally see Lex. Now, look, let me emphasize this point again. One of the least important things when casting somebody to play a comic book movie character is if they look like them. It's not a zero important thing, but it's like number 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12 on the priority list. It's really not all that important. Okay. Nobody on the planet thought Heath Ledger looked anything like a Joker. Nobody on the planet thought that this guy, Hugh Jackman, looked anything like Wolverine. The point is, it's really not all that important because you can put a costume on them, you can put makeup. It's not important. What's important is you write a great character and you get somebody to give it a great performance. That being said, it does tickle our giblets a little bit when we do get to see them, as the character, dressed up the way that we're going to see him, and it rings true for us, right? Like, yeah, I don't need, look, Lex Luthor has looked 50 different ways in the comic books over the decades, right? He's had like 50 different looks. So I don't care if Nicholas Hoult looks like Lex Luthor, whatever. But seeing him start to round into the image of it, it becomes another one of those tangibilization things, right? It's now tangible. It's real. We can start to envision it. We start to see it. And while, again, I don't think it's high on the priority list of importance as to who you cast or anything like that, it does kind of get you a little bit excited when you see them start to manifest the character we're excited about. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I've been excited about Nicholas Hoult's casting as Superman or as Lex Luthor in Superman ever since they announced it. And seeing the look, I think it looks pretty good. Hey guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, The Perfect Jean. Guys, are you tired of the rough and rigid jeans crushing your boys? Well, today's sponsor, The Perfect Jean, finally solved all of your denim difficulties. They make great looking, perfect fitting jeans that are as comfortable as sweatpants. The secret? A special denim fabric that is super soft and has the perfect amount of stretch so you can squat, do yoga, or just sit around all day without ever having to take them off. I'm going to admit I was a little bit skeptical because to me, jeans have always been jeans. They're practical, but not always the most comfortable. But I'm telling you guys, it's not an exaggeration. Once I put on these jeans, the Perfect Jean redefined what jeans can be to me. They're the perfect fit, they stretch, they breathe, and again, they're just insanely comfortable. So guys, it's finally time to stop crushing your balls in uncomfortable jeans by going to theperfectjean.nyc/Campea15. Our listeners get 15% off your first order plus free shipping, free returns and free exchanges when you use code Campea15 at checkout. Again, that's 15% off for new customers at theperfectjean.nyc/Campea15 and use the code Campea15. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support the John Campea Show and tell them we sent you. Question is for you guys. What do you think of him with the shaved head look? Are you starting to see Lex Luthor? Maybe you loved it. You didn't even need to see it. You've loved his casting ever since. Maybe you're one of those people that still needs some convincing. That's fair too. Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts.